Hello, my name is Julie. 2 months back, my sister's boyfriend asked me out, and I didn't know how to react. So my sister Jennifer is a chef at a well-known 5-star hotel. She had a coworker, Ricardo, who secretly liked her. They worked together for over 2 years and made a name for themselves in the industry that they served in. One day, Ricardo asked my sister out for a date, and to everyone's surprise, she said yes to him. Everyone was surprised because Ricardo's image at his workplace wasn't as good as he would have liked. He was known for flirting with random girls. As far as I remember, everyone used to call him a playboy behind his back. Well, we were all very shocked at Jennifer's decision. I talked to her about it and she convinced me that Ricardo isn't as bad as people think of him. In fact, she told me that he doesn't even like talking to other girls anymore. She also added that he has learned from his mistakes. She said, "As if our background is very clean, Julie. People make mistakes, but they also learn from them. Ricardo is a changed man now." I thought she must have observed his behavior, and I genuinely started thinking of Ricardo as a gentleman. His behavior wasn't the only thing that attracted my sister and other girls to him. Ricardo is one of the most handsome guys I know. He's muscular, has dark brown hair, and his dressing sense makes girls go gaga over him. On top of that, Ricardo is also a very successful YouTuber. All these things make him almost the perfect guy that every girl dreams about. Time passed on, and they were both doing great. It looked like they were a perfect match for each other. But then, one day, I was staying in the same hotel that my sister and her boyfriend worked. I was there to attend a conference regarding climate change. I met both of them in the lobby, and everything seemed quite normal. My sister told me that she wanted to use my hotel room's washroom, so she took the keys and left. Now it was me and Ricardo sitting alone in the lobby. Ricardo started off by saying that I looked amazing. I thanked him in a very uncomfortable tone. But then his phone rang and he went outside of the lobby to attend to it. Just as he left, many thoughts started to dwell in my mind. Why would he compliment me? Did he really mean it? Am I overreacting? Just as these thoughts started to pop up inside my head, I saw both Jennifer and Ricardo walk towards me. I told them that I didn't feel very good and that I was going to go to my room. Listening to that, Jennifer said, "Oh, I left my mobile phone in your room. Honey, would you mind bringing it here for me?" "No, not a problem," replied Ricardo. So now, Ricardo joined me while I was going back to my room. There was this awkward silence between us while we were in the lift together up until we reached my room. I opened the door, and Ricardo forcefully went inside looking for Jennifer's phone. I joined him in his search for the mobile phone and told him that it must be in the drawer. He looked inside the drawer and it was indeed over there. We both smiled at each other and I thought he was about to leave. But the words that he uttered next shocked me to the extent that I still can't explain in words. He said, "Hey, Julie, I wanted to say something to you since quite a long time. And as we're both alone right now, I think it's the perfect opportunity. I wanted to tell you that I've started to find you really attractive, and I was hoping that we could maybe secretly go out together." I couldn't believe my eyes. My sister's boyfriend was asking me out? I panicked. After listening to the rubbish he had to say, I started to stutter, but I was able to tell him that I wanted him out of my room. He asked me to promise that I won't tell this to Jennifer, and only to get him outside of my room, I did promise him that it will stay between him and me. Just as he left my room, I locked the door and sat down on the bed. I didn't know what to do or how to react. I tried to calm myself down and tried to analyze things better. I thought about what my next move should be. I came to the conclusion that the best thing now is to tell my sister about it, but the thought of hurting my sister's feelings was constantly putting a doubt in my head. But eventually, I forced myself to call her. I told her that I want her to come to my room immediately. I also mentioned that please don't tell Ricardo about it. Jennifer showed up in about 10 minutes. There was a little smile on her face, but I ignored it. I told her to sit down and listen to everything carefully. I told her that I know that she loves Ricardo a lot, but what I'm about to tell her will shock her. It will unveil to her the dark side of Ricardo that he very smartly hid from everyone, but not anymore. I told her that Ricardo had asked me out 30 minutes ago. A wave of shock went through her entire body. Tears went rolling down her eyes. She started screaming in shock. "He can't do this to me. He can't cheat me like this." Now hold on a second. This is how she should have reacted. But what actually happened completely surprised me. She started laughing out loud. She was literally rolling on the floor laughing. She told me that they both were pulling a prank on me. She pointed towards the camera that was smartly placed on top of the dustbin. They were both recording a prank on me to upload the video on Ricardo's YouTube channel. I punched my sister in the belly and told her to never do that to me again. I was literally going through a trauma while all of this was going on. She said that Ricardo is standing outside the room. We called him in. He apologized to me for making me uncomfortable with his actions. I asked them why they did this to me. To this, Jennifer replied that I was always very skeptical about Ricardo's character, so they thought pulling a prank like this would result in the best content that they could produce and upload to his YouTube channel. To make up for all of it, they both prepared a scrumptious meal for all three of us, and what seemed like an awful day ended in a joyful dinner.